I asked Grok to generate a picture of a typical Web3 scammer, and here it is. Does this actually remind you of someone, guys? Let me know. Absolutely insane, right? What the fuck, Grok? Today we're talking about the tariffs. Today we're talking about all the fear and scare that's happened in the marketplace, World War III, US bombing Iran. What does this mean for your crypto portfolio, for your altcoins, what you shall be doing at this stage? We also talk a lot about Ethereum because Ethereum mindshare is definitely in the top. People are just sharing bearish Ethereum posts just to get likes, just to get views at this stage. Probably it means something. Or maybe this is just probably nothing. We also will be focusing on some alts, and I do believe we are also at the presence of potential next wave emerge, and I will tell you why, right? We will talk about certain parts of women body today as well. Do me a favor, press the like button, and let's get into today's video. Titcoin, something we'll just talk a bit later in the video. Before that, why long high 70s? I witnessed the first suicide in a group chat I am in yesterday. These are the bottom indicators I'm usually looking for. This is absolutely insane. I hope YouTube actually won't be banning this video, right, for the mention of suicide, but I do think it's only just like one case that people talk publicly about, right? Because I do believe that lots of them are actually happening around the current levels. We have seen one public around the meme coins as well, essentially. And unfortunately, I do think this is the case. And I do think for those of us who would be able to go through it, these are very, very nice bottom signals. Apart from that, seeing many short position people on the time who are usually late to the party are winning right now. So market actually allows late shorters to make money exactly the way the market was allowing late longers to make money at the start of December. What happened right after crazy crash? Billions of dollars in liquidations. Shorting the market is much more difficult to manage than to be long spot. Lots of inexperienced new blood seeing the bear slop tweets around Twitter and press the red button on leverage trying to make it back. View Deribit hyperliquid. Actual tariffs are largely priced in. This is something I was actually sharing as well. I do believe that all of this factor that is happening is getting priced in. I do believe everything that is happening currently is just manipulation, and here is a very, very interesting post on that, starting with the information on someone unfortunately committing suicide. Yes, they really are. Also, it's risk of causing a manufactured mini recession. The only thing the market is currently pricing with risk assets is the unclarity around Tuesday, Wednesday announcements. That's why Max 7 took a hit before the announcement. Unclarity, fear, buy the fear, and nobody owning the right tail. 100%. Actually long some assets. Actually long the meme coin yesterday. Because let's be fucking honest, who currently owns the right tail? Upside. It's not CT. Everybody in here short, flat, or capitulating on shitty altcoins. Look at ENA. Everybody suddenly deeply into stablecoins and farming 10% APY. Welcome out the close to you, fact. I love this post. Flows into crypto funds actually picked up again for end of March, but you won't read that anywhere in the bear slope fest. Part of this might be true based on the information that I was just sharing. I just killed an ant. Fucking die. Why do I have ants? Like in spring I actually started to have ants, guys. So flows into crypto funds actually picked up again for the end of March, right? Partially the way you can check it out is something I actually was sharing yesterday. The fact that we are following the volumes on exchanges for people who are getting commissions from referrals. Not me, I'm not making much from it, right? Just the people I know. They're doing quite well currently, which means that people are active, people are trading. There are definitely certain inflows coming in. I don't think we will get a lower low, $76,000. The wrong people are winning and being overly complacent in their shorts. Even if we hit 75, 74, I'll stick with positions. My validation is in the MicroStrategy option chain. This is not catching a knife. There is no black swan event this cycle apart from a media-driven sale liquidation narrative that can be spun up and from which I'm scared. Dump down below seller average entry price possible if someone with size wants to play this dirty game. Nobody owns the right tail. You have a bunch of fear-mongering bears in an orchestrated tariff dump, cool down, and the rest is suddenly turbo interested in preserving wealth. Prediction: Max 7 will lead the upside this coming week and you are going to be down horrendous on your shorts. I love stablecoin farming, which is gay. Why are you gay? This is fear we need for good entries. Once clarity comes, this fear will turn into y'all chasing longs. I love this post. I love it. Would be hilarious if the market climbed the wall of war this week and pumped. Definitely not gonna happen though. Didn't you hear? It's guaranteed the market gonna nuke this week. Haven't you heard about the tariffs? There is generally a 0% chance the market goes up unless. Love this post as well. Mr. President, it's too much winning. I can't take it anymore. You will win so much. You will get tired of winning. Remember Ansem sharing the same post? I witnessed the first suicide in a group that I am in yesterday. These all the bottom indicators I'm usually looking for. That's crazy. Seeing that shit today. Insane, but he low-key right. Did all of us have these type of thoughts, guys? It's a proper true saying. Never kill yourself. Never fucking kill yourself. This crypto shit, you just trying to steal your identity. Be fucking strong, be a man. Never fucking kill yourself. Watching Iran, Russia, and China all flat out said, and you're actually hearing this from someone who was fucking crying for 15 minutes yesterday. Like, I was just sitting on the same spot that I'm here. I was like fucking crying like crazy. Today I had a nice cigar in the morning and I'm alright, right? Watching Iran, Russia, and China all flat out say no to the US is pretty surreal. No one is negotiating and no one is backing down. Yeah, despite the fact Russia is the biggest fucking US puppet in the whole world. The reason I have the show of Sheldon is because Sheldon is bullish for all this time and I just wanted to share the sentiment. I think this is something like you should focus on, you should understand, you should see these things. There is a reason you're exposed to this piece of content today. There is a reason for it. Focus on it. Hold, hold, hold. It's definitely financial advice. Banter slaughtered. No quitters here. Bro, you're down 70%. Relax. Blogs been calling pumps since forever. This guy's getting worse than the MC apes. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Whenever you say pump, it dumps. Stop being so arrogant. Stop lying to newbies. So, yeah, and this is the other guy from Banter, Kyle. And he's bearish. Well done, Kyle. Thanks, Kyle. Great show. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Kyle. So bears are feeling all right. And people who are bullish, they're getting bashed on. I told you to sell Ethereum at $4,000, but you ignore it. You've lost over 50% already, but that's just a start. Ethereum is going to zero, but you're still holding in fear. Here's how I read the market and why Ethereum will collapse. We won't be going through it. I just wanted to share it just for you to check out the sentiment. And this thing was more than 100k views, right? I can't stress it enough. Cycle is in full swing. Bears get excited of minus 3%. Bull get excited of plus 0.5%. We trade high time frames, not noise. We're in a big range between 74 and 94k. No breakout unless either side breaks. Simple. You gotta decide. Trade short-term greed with limited downside or ride the big upside. That's next. The short-term bearish price action is nothing but a taking opportunity. If you're already exposed, do nothing. Doing nothing is doing something. My bags are minus 30%, but soon they will be up 300%. That's the last leg. Stick to your plan. Cut the noise. It's not easy to be part of the 10%. I do think we will have a crazy blow-off top in June, and I'm just not sure it's going to be the last leg. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting leg. I think like depends on the amount of people who actually get wrecked and depends on the sentiment. Like, we'll see. Actually, have seen one very, very nice comment under my yesterday video that I definitely wanted to share. So the comment trade, I have so many fucking bots. Like someone is attacking this channel all the times, guys. You have to support it. You have to press the like button because they don't want me to expose you to this information. Nailed it again. The plan all along was to force retail to trade, not hold. This is a very nice comment. Like I really liked it. But the plan was all along to force retail to trade, not hold. This is something that you were taught. And this is something that you are exposed into currently, 100%. Historic bull run starts in just 2 days. On April 1st, BTC will go parabolic and pump to 560k by the end of 2025. Today might be your last chance to turn $50 into $20,000 on low caps. Do you believe these posts at this stage? Probably people are calling this guy a clown and things like that. It's very, very hard to believe 500k by the end of the year. Was it hard in the alt season of 2020-2021? Or with Solana being at $1.4, believe that it's going to be at $200 by the end of the year? I can definitely tell you, no one fucking held Solana from $1.4 till $200. Except VCs that just got like enormous amounts of supply. Breaking. FTX start repaying today. If you have one Bitcoin, you will get $18,000 price in 2022. If you have one Sol, you will get $15. Me with Ethereum and FTX and still get full $1,700, same price in 2022. Very nice post, very funny. Trump's manipulation continues dumping crypto market. 99% of CT became on the bearish side, leaving crypto with FOMO, but only 1% know what this is actually Trump's plan. I researched all the data. He's essentially sharing the stuff that Trump is doing, but yeah, in general, he's just cleaning this stuff up. He's just making sure, and he's also sharing the P&L of $24 million. Nice. This better be a fake out, otherwise altcoins are going to suffer even more. Yeah, we're actually at a very, very interesting level at BTC dominance, and I do think that you should be actually carefully watching this level. I would even say like we at a very, very nice resistance. We kind of broke through it. Yeah, so like we are around this level at this stage, right? Probably should be coinciding with the previous not much. Like, this is an interesting level, right? So it's just that if you're even looking into short term, right, it's just that the speculation here might be that at least short term we might be getting a short term rejection from here, right, from around these levels, which means that we should be getting a small or not small altcoin pump. Let's move on. Is this what I think it is? This is essentially a V-shaped recovery pattern on Ethereum out there, right? That is present on the chart currently. We will see, like, next week. I think by the end of this week, it's all gonna be clear, because this week we have all the crazy events happening. Something like this Bitcoin, yeah, the guy's going for $56,000, and then of course it's going to new all-time highs, and it's going like, I don't know, it's like trying to play the two cocks. Like, you make the bears be correct, but and then obviously it's going to 300, like, and it's probably happen like in 2027, right? Insane. I've been around here 3 cycles. In the past, I used to stress on days like this. Now I know my portfolio will pull another 10-20x from current levels. Just need a bit of patience. Important in this case is your portfolio though. If you're 100% into meme coins or other useless tokens, you ain't gonna make it back. I do believe that if you're in some meme coins, you will actually be making it back and making it back very, very nicely. Although at this stage, as we are due pumpage on Ethereum, as we are due pumpage on alts, and as alts are almost at the bottom at this stage, I do think a lot of them should be doing very, very nicely as well. I've been around here 3 cycles. I already shared this to you. All markets absolutely hate Trump, all the stuff that he's doing. It's over. The time has come. Ethereum less than 1K is coming. If Ethereum goes below 1K, I'll start only fan. So, which days of the market are we in? Pre or post parabola? So, we definitely were hitting anger and depression already, right? I was depressed myself. I do know 100% when we were hitting the depression. However, we do have some people killing themselves at this stage as well. So, this is definitely like a stage of depression, because you are not killing yourself in anger. Like, it's probably like pretty fucking hard to kill yourself if you're in anger at this stage. So it's probably just a prolonged stage, and obviously for different people it comes at different points of times, because we all have different portfolios, we all have different views. Some of us were just earlier, right? So maybe in my case, like, it happened earlier because I tend to maybe catch things earlier, right? We'll see. I'm really fucking bullish. Even if we dip to the 70s, these prices are fucking gifts in the mid to long term. Alex Becker is the only person who is bullish in the crypto Twitter currently. I hate this stupid picture. Where in this cycle are we? I do believe that we should be somewhere here. If you would put this chart, you could definitely have like a 3 bottom formation on the chart, and I think we are on the formation of the second bottom right here. So I do think we should be right now on this chart. Just admitted the bull run is over. 125,000 views. No, I don't think so. The best trader I know lost everything. This is a very interesting take as well, right? Because probably the best trader he knows had a bunch of money, and he probably lost a bunch of money trading. It's hard to say whether or not like the guy still has some, but if he zeroed out absolutely, that's a huge fucking mistake. Ethereum was my worst investment in crypto. This is also just something for you to check out the sentiment on Ethereum. This one I'm also already sharing. Breaking Ethereum 24-hour revenue drops below 100K. Guys, this is something I actually want you to focus on, because this is the part of this leading metric that often translate into the lagging metric afterward. What does this mean? We do have close to all-time lows on the fees that people are paying for, like on Ethereum currently. No one is transacting on chain. We do have revenue drops, and it's still the world's second biggest cryptocurrency. It's still going to pump. It has the support of the United States government. This is the reason they're making something like this, because they want to control the asset at this stage, right? They're probably getting out some of like Ethereum, like big Ethereum whales even at this stage, because it's a huge fucking time capitulation. You think about that, like 5 years ago, Ethereum at the price when it was around 5 years ago. It's crazy time capitulation. I think the top of the 2017 cycle was like $1,400 per one Ethereum. It's not far from here. And 2017 was how many? It was like 8 fucking years ago, right? So I do believe we're in the midst of the terrible, terrible big price capitulation. Last time Ethereum BTC, it's not even targeted on you. It's not even targeted on us. Like, obviously it's also targeted on us, but I do believe that the main target are Ethereum whales, because like I was talking to someone even at the start of this bull run. He was saying, yeah, like institutions are entering, but the issue with these institutions and the issue with Ethereum ETF is that there are huge groups of huge Ethereum whales out there who are still doing stuff on the market. Like, for example, one of the things on the market they're doing is Pepe, right? Pepe is a huge Ethereum whale cabal in the first place, right? 100%. So they're doing stuff here and there. And obviously, if the markets, if the institutions wants to institutionalize, privatize, capture, own this market, they need to get rid of these people, right? And this is something they're doing. Imagine price capitulation out of 8 years. after there was an ETF. So like it's even a bigger torture because all this news, all these events, this is not something you could ever imagine it would be happening as a holder of Ethereum. And yet all of these things have happened and the asset is still fucking nowhere. Ansem is sharing. Last time Ethereum BTC was this low, Ethereum was trading under $100. What it had done after that, it pretty much did the 40x. So you can look at these things from two sides, right? From one point of view, you may think, well, yeah, it's probably fucking bearish, nothing is happening from here. From the other point of view, you can think, well, then it did 40x. And I was making comparisons. I was also making comparisons to the BTC situation around the COVID drop. And something we are seeing on Ethereum is absolutely something similar from my point of view. So this is the previous cycle, but what's interesting for us is essentially this COVID drop when BTC was $4,000. People were capitulating here at the bottom and they were selling, right? What BTC did in the same cycle, guys, in the same fucking cycle, it did since there 15x's, almost 16. It went from $4,000 till $64,000 in a matter of what? In a matter of what? In a matter of 1 year. In a matter of 13 months, right? And I do believe that easily something like this can be happening for Ethereum because the chart that was preliminary before that, like this piece of chart for BTC, is very, very fucking similar to the piece of chart that we are seeing on Ethereum at this stage. Which means that this thing did what? 16x's? Would you expect 16x's from Ethereum from these levels? Nah. Would you expect 6 to 8x's? And most they will sell prematurely. Most they will not give a shit. Most they will enter. No one was able to hold Solana in the last cycle through the whole run up, right? It's insane. I'm just sharing this screenshot. The best trade I know lost everything. Might just pivot to real estate. The whole timeline needs to touch grass. We are gonna be just fine. Yeah, so I think it's almost like Ansem is giving you some hints because he's just sharing these things, but he is not sharing his opinion whether or not he's bullish or bearish. And if you think about that, these are clear bottom signals. It's almost like he was bearish for Ethereum for all this time, right? And right now he's trying to give you hints out there. This is just Ethereum from my end. Breaking Ethereum. Ethereum falls to its lowest valuation relative to Bitcoin since May 2020. You can see, like, I would buy this chart any day, like, it's insane. My bet here, I'm not leveraged long in Ethereum. My bet here is Mumu on Ethereum as the most outsized fucking bet out there. Ethereum is back in the zone that built millionaires in 2017, 2020. If history repeats, Ethereum will make legends once again. I do honestly believe that. I do honestly believe that something we shall be seeing is gonna be just crazy. I will just be doing videos daily. I will be making fun of all these facts. It's insane. I will just be making cards from my previous videos. I will just put them here. It's gonna be insane, guys. We will laugh so much. For the first time ever, I don't see a single bullish tweet on the timeline. Everyone is bearish, has been wiped out, or is too afraid to touch the market. Then, this is when you buy. It is going to be a rough week. Trump last 12 hours. I'm angry and pissed off at Putin. Iran. If they don't make a deal, they will be bombing, and it will be bombing the likes of which they have never seen before. Trump team weighs broader and higher tariffs worldwide. The man is on a mission. All of this stuff, I would say most of it is definitely getting priced in. Something we did not price in is probably like bombings of Iran and stuff, and maybe we'll be receiving our week down if something like that is happening, but usually at these levels, everyone is like, man, last week down, and usually these are like, no offense to anyone, these are usually low T guys. Like, I'm constantly seeing that. And the same low T guys, they're calling for lower at these levels, right? This is another reason why I'm kind of bullish at these stages. You can literally just buy Tesla and Ethereum and do nothing. I honestly love this because I was even thinking on logging Tesla when I was looking at the peak of the protests and the peak of the January and people essentially sharing on Reddit, like, here is how you can short Tesla or buy puts, just do that. Let's crash this company and things like that. Yeah, it's absolutely fucking insane. So it's easy. It's really easy, guys. And I do think all of us, we essentially underestimate the opportunity that we're in. I do think that our kids and our grandkids, they might not be exposed to these type of opportunities. Why? Because markets will be run by AI. And this time of easy money making based on human emotions, it will be fucking gone, right? It probably should be becoming harder. Like, there will be tools, there will still be options, right? But this is so fucking easy. You just buy the stuff that is the most flooded. And you know me, I'm a degenerate, so I'm buying the most stuff that is like, despite me seeing Ethereum currently, I'm buying more on Ethereum because it's more flooded as a meme going out there. It's like the bull market is over. You have just seen the post from Martini guy. He said, just admitted the bull market is over, right? Tesla is essentially the same thing out there. The assets are so widely oversold by impatient, fearful normies that you can just face smash buying triple net worths on this. It's hilarious, will never be as easy as this. Yeah, I definitely agree with Alex here that this time on making money, on human psychology and emotions, it should be over. Like, it definitely market inefficiency, right? The only thing I think is still present is because they want to milk out the normies. They want to take their life savings and they want to keep them poor, to keep them in the red race, right? But over time, with more implementations of AI, these inefficiencies, they should be solved, because 100%, like, they had AIs like 30 years ago to remove these inefficiencies from the market. The only reason they keep it is to take life savings from single moms and hardworking men. Onboard your Uber driver today, Titcoin. I do actually believe that Titcoin is the next wave. I do think that the run-up is quite similar, right, to the something that, and I'm not paid. Like, I wish I was actually paid. I was sharing this thing on my X page, and I was sharing it right here, and I was saying that it should be going here. Then I was looking at 5 million and thinking, man, like, I should probably throw like 25k into, like, it should probably like be very, very nice. Fortunately, I did not, right? The reason I'm saying that it might actually be the burst of the next wave is because we've also went through a very, very bearish setup on the marketplace before it started to pump like crazy. This thing is very, very strong. It has like all the cabo, all the like Kyle Chessie there, Gate, like very, very like largest people out of the market. Market can see this as a Filecoin, but I would say like Filecoin is kind of like, people are not that excited about Filecoin at this stage, and I do think that this thing will just, yeah, it can just be doing like multiples. Like today I have seen it at $11.1 million, right, on the screener, and instantly I had a vision of my mind on seeing it at $111 million, so 10 times bigger. I just had this vision, I just had this flash in my mind. And I was calling it on my TG essentially as well, and in my private Discord too. I'm not in at this stage, not buying myself. I'm packed with other assets out there, but this is probably something I will cope hard. I will fucking cope hard 100% on. So this is it. This is the overview at this stage. I do believe that we're in a very, very similar situation that was present in the marketplace up to November 4th. Let me actually show you something as well. I want this to be ingrained in your mind, so I would be able to show it in the future. November 4th, as you can see here, it was the absolute bottom for altcoin like Altura, right? It was the absolute formation of the bottom, November 4th. And since then, since this bottom, Altura essentially printed the chart of BTC in the last cycle and did 9x's, right? I do believe that something very, very similar is happening like right now. This low also went slightly lower, so maybe we will dip slightly lower from here. Maybe something like more terrible will be happening, but like how much fear you can be pricing in? I think fear is overpriced in at this stage. Like if something really fucking happens, like something bad, I do believe that it's overly priced in at this stage. So yeah, we should be here. We should be here, guys. The issue is that like even like I would love to buy these assets. I'm just positioned in the things that I have. It's harder to reposition at this stage. Almost you have to add new money. I don't want to be adding like new money to this market at this stage. It's pretty insane. Like I would absolutely love to belong in this at these levels, right? I don't believe like the worst case scenario is something to liquidate and yeah, just have the sharp dip out there, right? This is, I think, the worst case that might be happening right now. So I do believe the situation is very, very similar to the uncertainty that was present in the world and in the markets up to November 4th. I do believe that if you would be buying currently just in spot, mid-term and long-term, you would thank yourself a lot. I do believe you should be 100% allocated in the market currently at this stage. It's not hard, it may be 80, just to leave 20% along the dips if it will essentially come, but I'm pretty sure that we shall not be seeing the bigger dip from there. What shall be happening in the upcoming couple of months is that we shall be pumping in April, May, June. We'll have blow of top in June because everyone will sell in May and go away. They will come back in June for the blow of top. And they will get so much fucking wrecked. It's absolutely insane. I would love to be taking profits in June and try to short something with a 1x leverage. Titcoin. I'm giving this call currently in the middle of June. I will be shorting Titcoin with this 1x leverage, and the market cap of Titcoin is going to be somewhere around $1.6 billion. Which, if you think about that, is 160x from here. Maybe I should put just like 5k into it, right? I actually had 5k into it. I just sold out of it. Maybe I should just put 5k and forget about it. I will be shorting $1.6 billion market cap Titcoin around June 15th with 1x leverage. And I'll be shorting it all the way down to around $120 million. Thank you very much for watching this one. Stay healthy and rich, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.